You can tell tensions are running very high within Donald Trump's inner circle because of the start of this impeachment inquiry against him. And Donald Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, went on TV yesterday and absolutely lost it, starting to call the other guest a moron. And I get it. Everything is coming crashing down around the Trump administration. They are panicked. They are now planning to put out what is effectively the Barr Letter 2.0. I'll talk to you about that in the next segment with regard to the transcript of Trump's phone call with the Ukrainian president in July. So I understand why this is happening. Check this out. Look at the abuse that Rudy Giuliani, Trump's lawyer, hurls at his fellow guest on Fox News' Laura Ingraham program. The person Rudy Giuliani is attacking here is Chris Hahn, who's a former aide to Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer. Clearly, Rudy is not pleased with him. Take a look at this.
Irresponsibly say.
Please.
Yeah, well, you actually usually say incredibly stupid things.
You're a public figure.
Yeah, and by the way, do you have any idea that the State Department...
So then you know the libel law.
Shut up, moron. Shut up.
Okay, hold on.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, idiot.
I do.
The state... No, you don't. You just
Mr.
lied.
Mayor, I wish you would stop.
You lied, my friend.
I wish you would stop, Mr. Mayor.
Well, why don't you tell him to...
Why don't you tell him... I wish you would stop.
Why don't you tell him to keep his mouth shut so we can tell the truth?
Yeah, Chris,
okay?
just let Rudy
just keep your lying mouth shut.
Respond.
Okay, he said...
Now, for a while, Rudy Giuliani was known for drinking before going on evening television shows that he would appear on. And it was a big problem for a while. People around Trump were trying to keep Rudy Giuliani on daytime shows because he wouldn't be drinking before those, at least not often. I don't know if that was a factor here, but yelling "shut up, moron" the day your client formally becomes the target of an impeachment inquiry does not exactly scream confident cooperation for the benefit of your client, does it? I don't know that "shut up, moron" totally clears the president, as Donald Trump often likes to say. So first of all, I get it. This is not good for anyone, and everybody around Donald Trump is panicking. Tensions are running extremely high. The other thing is that Rudy Giuliani could actually end up being a far more sinister player in all of this than we've known up till now. And I think that in addition to an impeachment inquiry into Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani should be investigated because Rudy Giuliani is the president's personal attorney. And what he's doing is traveling all around the world, lobbying on behalf of all sorts of different interests, some of them foreign interests. Rudy Giuliani was involved in his lobbying Ukraine to smear Joe Biden. That we know at this point. Rudy's admitted it, and Trump has admitted it. Rudy Giuliani was recently with Romanian leaders criticizing anti-corruption efforts going on there. And there are immediately questions about who is Rudy Giuliani speaking for when he does this stuff. Does he speak for the president? Does he speak for the State Department? Is he communicating anything that is an official or a pseudo-official position for the U.S. government? The government has clarified Rudy does not speak for them. But that actually raises even more questions about who's paying Rudy Giuliani for what he's doing. Is he properly registered under FARA for the work that he is doing sometimes in the interests of foreign governments? It's truly unheard of, but that is the name of the game here. All of this stuff is not okay. The Ukraine stuff, the money laundering allegation. I mean, there's this long list of stuff. But is anybody going to be held accountable for it? Because that has been the Trump experiment. Yeah, this stuff is not okay, but are they going to do anything to us? And so far, the system has not actually dealt with what the president's administration has been willing to do. And unless that changes, they are getting away with all of it. Let me know what you think about all of this, the wisdom of the impeachment inquiry, how Democrats should carry it forward. I want to hear from you. I'm on Twitter at @DPakman. The show is on Twitter at David Pakman Show. And so yesterday I said I was going to be live streaming on Twitch. I ended up live streaming on YouTube yesterday. Tonight, I am live streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/David Pakman. We'll be talking about this, and I hope to see you there. Hey, really quick, I want to tell you about one of our partners, Vincero Watches, giving our audience 15% off everything they offer. These guys are awesome. They craft really stylish, top-quality watches for both men and women, but they sell them at a fair price. Unlike a lot of their competitors, Vincero assembles their watches in small batches, which enables them to meticulously ensure the quality of every watch. I personally wear a Vincero watch. I don't like the idea of spending thousands of dollars on a watch when I can get a really excellent watch for 150, 200 bucks. That's what I think is great about Vincero. You get a watch made from top-notch materials. They look like watches that you'd spend a ton of money on, and they're built like high-end watches, designed mechanically with longevity in mind, but you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. Their entire goal is to make watches of superior quality available to the average person. I just got a new one called the Kairos. I got the white and silver version. It looks great. I've gotten a ton of compliments. They have a huge variety of styles, so it was easy to find one that fits my tastes. There are a bunch of other companies out there selling watches at similar prices, but a lot of them look very cookie cutter and just don't offer the same level of craftsmanship as what you get from Vincero. You're not going to find a better made watch at this great of a price. They've got a watch for any type of look you're trying to go for, formal, more casual. The straps and colors are interchangeable, so you can customize your watch to your own preference, and you can get 15% off everything in their store when you go to davidpakman.com/watch and use the code Pakman at checkout.